In this case study, we're going to talk about how we scaled a company out of the UK that sells roofing insulation leads from zero to about $25,000 a week with cold calling. Let's talk about it.
All right, so for these guys, we were able to make a tremendous amount of improvement. Basically, they were doing some light online ads. They were doing some funnels. They had a website that was put together for them. The company sells leads for roofing insulation in the UK, and they they had some things happening, but really their sales were just anemic, for lack of a better word. They were very, very low, and they needed to get things scaled up, and they wanted to do some phone work. However, the type of money that they were having to pay for people in the UK in order to do this versus the prices that we were able to give them was the difference between profit and loss, basically. In the UK, for the amount that they were turning around, how many hours they were having to put in for each lead, they were not really able to stay in the black. However, with the rates that we were able to charge them um, with our cold callers from the Philippines, we were able to really sway what was able to happen. So this was kind of a fun story. They're still in their infancy, really, and we're still in the beginning of scaling. We have another 20 people that are getting added onto this account as we speak, interviewing all day long to keep the expansion happening on these guys. But basically, what happened is they started with about 5 people, and from there, they were able to see that they were um, getting their leads coming in for a very profitable rate. And as the word started to get out, they had more and more reps that were getting in touch with him, wanting to buy leads because it was the word was out on the street that they were really providing people good leads at a very affordable price. So they went from 5 to 10 to 15, and then now we're adding another 20 on top of them. So I'm interested to see what happens because it's only been about 6 weeks since we started this campaign at the time that I'm filming this. And they've only ramped to about 15 people, and then they have the additional 20 that are going to be added. At this point in time, we've already been able to scale them from basically zero to about $25,000 a week in sales. So the the call team has just been making a tremendous impact on their bottom line and really been able to turn their business around. One of the things that we do here, which makes us very ideal for this sort of thing, is that everyone that we have working for us works in our office. So when you have something that is going to need to scale, if you're doing things like in a truly remote sort of office where maybe you have people working from their homes, so you have 15 different people working in 15 different homes, you want to train that 16th person, you're actually going to have to do some work to train them. However, in the office-based environment, when you have 15 people already working in an office and you want to add more to them, physically place the 16th, 17th, 18th, etc. right next to them in the office and let them train each other. So in terms of what the client has had to do, as soon as we got that initial seed team of 5 people trained, they've really been able to take a hands-off approach on the scaling of their call team and been able to focus on getting more sales, selling more leads, being able to get the revenues in that they need in order to keep hiring more callers. So it's been a tremendously successful thing for them. It's been really exciting to work with them. I really like to see kind of like the zero to hero sort of things happen, which this has definitely been that kind of story. And it's been really fun to be a part of. So if you're in a situation where direct marketing, cold calls is something that you think might be able to help you, I would definitely like to talk with you. I think that we can really set you up for success, and we can use some of the same sort of strategies and tactics that we used with these guys in order to help you and help you ramp up your business. Once you find something that can be scaled, things can ramp up incredibly fast. So with the kind of low price that it costs in order to get into this sort of thing, to at least check it out, I think it's definitely a rock that you should turn over and see what you can find, because the upsides can be very, very big once you're able to get things right. In addition to doing like outbound sort of stuff like this with cold calling, we can also handle inbound operations sort of calls as well as um, technical support and all that sort of stuff. So if you have really any sort of phone work that you're needing help with, at a small scale or a large scale, get in touch. I'd be happy to talk with you about ways that we can ramp you up, and methods that we've used before that we could use for you to help make your company bigger and stronger. So thank you so much. Have a great night. Aloha.